G'day golfers, I'm Glenn Haynes. What if I said to you that we could save you at least 3 strokes around on the putting greens instantly, guaranteed? Sound too good to be true? Well, it's not. And we're not talking about stroke mechanics or putting grip or even putting alignment. We're just talking about 3 simple processes, and these are mistakes that we see club golfers make every single day on the putting greens. They're easy to fix. Anyone can improve these 3 aspects of their putting and save at least 3 strokes around right now. As always, we have our free training guide download. You can download that straight to your phone. That's in the description below or at the end of this video. And we've also got a great offer for you on these Sea Snake polos. They're last year's stock and they're one of my favorites. Really soft, cool fabric. It's 4-way stretch and UV protected. And we've got a great offer for you at the end of this video. Welcome to Aussie Golf Pros, where we help you make the most of your game. Process number 1 is how we read our putts. So most golfers, they'll read the putt from behind the ball and they'll read the line, try to get an idea of which way it's going to break. And that's great, there's nothing wrong with that. But I encourage you to read the speed first. So come to the low side of the putt. This is a right to left breaking putt. So I've walked to the low side, have a quick look from here, and that really does give you a 3D image of the putt. Gives you an idea whether it's uphill or downhill, how long the putt is, and it really does give you a sense of what sort of power is required to get the ball to go into the hole. And then you read your line. It's really important to read your speed first because number 1, it's the most important aspect of your putting. And number 2 is if you change what you believe is the speed of the putt, then you're changing the line as well because the speed affects the line. So once you've done that and read the speed, then you can read the line and that'll give you a much better sense of how much power is required to get that ball in the hole. Next time. Process number 2 is about judging speed. What we see a lot of golfers do is that they change the tempo and they try to hit putts softer or harder. So for a fast downhill putt, they might decelerate a little bit, and then a long uphill putt like this, then they might try to hit it harder and over accelerate. So you can hit it way past doing that way, or invariably if the backswing's too short, then just not enough speed. What we want here is constant speed, not decelerating and not accelerating. And you do that by having the backswing and follow through the same length. So let's let the weight of the putter do the work for us so we can control the speed that way, and that's going to be much more consistent. So backswing and follow through the same length, like a grandfather clock, and that's going to help you to control your tempo much easier and can control your distance on the greens much easier and get much closer that way. Process number 3 is about commitment, and this is something that golfers all over the world seem to struggle with, especially on tricky greens. So what I mean by that is what happens in the follow through. So I see this sort of recoil position, or I see a very inconsistent finish. Maybe the putter finishes over here, or some players just tend to drop the putter. And these are all forms of anxiety and are really going to affect your performance on the greens. So how do we improve it? How do we improve that confidence? Well, it's simple. All we need to do is hold our finish position. So we've got about a 15-foot putt here. It really does help you to visualize how long the putting stroke needs to be, and I want you to hold it there for a good 2 or 3 seconds. That's a sign of commitment. It's really going to help you physically and mentally judge the distance of this putt, and it's really going to help you build confidence. Just holding that finish is going to go a long way towards improving your confidence on the greens and definitely improving your commitment. So little left edge putt here, let's hold that finish. And away you go, first time. We promised you a great offer on these Red Belly Active Sea Snake polos, and here it is. You get 15% off an already discounted price, these Red Belly Active Sea Snake polos. The link is in the description below. As I said, they're last year's stock, but they're great, very comfortable shirt to wear, very cool in the summer. 4-way stretch fabric and UV protected. So pop on the link below while stocks last. How many putts per round are you having right now? Because if you're not implementing these 3 simple processes, then you're having too many. And we guarantee that you can save at least 3 strokes a round if you can implement these really 3 simple aspects to your routine. And anyone can do them, from a beginner golfer right through to someone that's been playing all their lives. You can improve your putting on the greens, especially if you use this drill to really help you improve your speed. We talked about how important putting speed is to your performance. So watch that video next. There's your free download, your free training guide. Download it right to your phone. We look forward to your company next week. Are you the best golfer you can be?